Well, out with the old and in with the new. Not really new, it's used, but it was a really good deal, and I was able to negotiate on it and get I thought, a fair price. And yeah, we got a Mazda CX-5. So I guess I'll kind of do an overview. So yeah, it's a 2015 CX-5, and it's pretty good. Not perfect, but really, really good. And it has one feature I really like, which is if your key's in your pocket. How about that? Of course, we're gonna. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't mess around. I gotta put the garage door opener in here since you know, forgot about it. But this is the interior. It has navigation and decent little screen there. Little screen CD player, which is something that Sam actually wanted because, well, she has CDs. It is an all-wheel drive model, which I already tested on the snow, and it works really, really nice. And it should be a little bit better, being that we kind of are looking forward here to a family sooner or later. But yeah, has a decent spot in the back for storage, and the seats fold down completely flat. Pretty cool. You just pull this little like door handle and they go forward there, and then the headrest swings down, or I can't remember what he said. You have to move the seat forward or the headrest swings down or something. Must have to move the seat forward. Oh, I just crushed all my goodies. But yeah, we went to look for a Kia, and that had already sold, so they showed us this, and Sam liked it right away. So this was the one, I guess. Trying to think of anything. It has good service records, and has they consider it rust protection, but all the plastic pieces here on the bottom to prevent it from rusting. It is actually pretty peppy. Like, it has good get up and go, and sounds really nice. Dual exhaust, but not loud or anything. It's just stock. Yeah, here's the side and the light. But yeah, so it's a pretty nice vehicle. Sam really likes it. I'm kind of jealous of it. And yeah, I'm trying to think here. That's what the front end looks like. Has fog lights. So I guess let me give it a start up for you guys. One owner. Oh yeah, and if you want to lock it, hit it again as you walk away, and it's locked. So pretty cool. So let me get it started up here. Ugh. We drove an Escape a little while ago, like I don't know, a couple months ago, and it just didn't do it for us. The seating position was weird. Sorry if it's shaky, I'm cold. But this one here has a much better seating position, and it's way comfier than that Escape was. But it's pretty standard. Sam likes it. I like it too, but Sam likes it because she's very familiar with all of the controls. And this one actually has a nice spot you can put your sunglasses. The one thing she was hoping for was a sunroof or whatever, but it doesn't have that. Everything else is pretty much a Mazda standard. So it has fog lights, which is actually really nice. The fog lights help a lot, at least on my truck. And yeah, 133,000, which was very similar miles to the other one we looked at. And it's a 2015, so they actually drove about 34,000 miles per year, I think was the breakdown. Quite a bit, and that's fine, because that there means a lot of highway miles, which I'd rather have it highway miles than city miles, in all honesty. Radio sounds awesome, like kind of bassy and nice, and like I said, it has navigation here. I have no idea. We have to set it up. Guess it's a touchscreen, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but everything, like this whole shifter is like the same as her other car. all the controls on here are the same as her other car, and it has the blind spot monitor, which is something that her other car actually didn't have. But the Mazda mirrors are like really bad when it comes to seeing stuff. Oh yeah, oh, it has blinkers in the mirror. It's really dusty. Oh, but yeah, I think we should be able to get a couple car seats back here one day, and I'm actually gonna put those floor mats in here. Two squirrels playing around on that pole. And I think these are rated for a tow rating of like 1,500 to 2,000 pounds or something like that, depending. It says a 2.4 liter motor, but it's the same motor that's in this car. But man, it's sure peppy in this thing. Like, it feels way faster in this SUV than it did in this car. Which, by the way, this car still runs. We're still dealing with insurance and junk on this one, but yeah. So the plan is my friend is going to be borrowing my truck and trailer tomorrow to go pick up a snowblower. And so once he's done with that, I think I won't need the trailer for a while, and I'm going to park it behind the fence again where it's locked up. and then her busted up car is going to sit over there, and then the truck will be here, and then the SUV will be in the garage where it belongs. And I think the footprint of the SUV is pretty much very similar to the car, like just about the same. One thing I will say is it's going to be due for new tires. I think Yokohama, it has decent tires on it, but there's the wear bar, so they'll definitely make it through the winter and probably most of the summer, but it's going to be due for some new tires, and has a backup camera. That's like a must-have nowadays. But yeah, one owner, they drove it a lot. Decent service records. Like, in my book, they're good service records because they actually have records. A lot of cars nowadays, it's like they don't even have records, which is crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. And so the price on this thing, brand new, was just under 30. I think it was like 29 something. And it's a 2015. We picked it up for, I negotiated, it was at 13. I negotiated it down to 10.5 because 13 was steep. So I negotiated it down to 10.5, and then we put some money down, and the payment after that came out to very reasonable. In fact, it's cheaper for us to own that than it is to own this. And it's on my insurance, but they're closed, so it's on my policy online, but unfortunately I really don't know what it's going to cost for that. But we'll get a multi-vehicle discount, being that the truck is $158 a month, so I can't imagine that this thing, although it's 2 years newer, it's less of a vehicle, and so I'm imagining it'll be similar at most, if not cheaper, because Sam's over that 25 mark and has a good clean driving history, no accidents or tickets or nothing. So yeah, I'm in love with this thing. I'm totally jealous. I wish I would have got something. The price on it is less than half of what I paid for that thing, and all this cargo room. That's a big thing, you know. We can go camping with this thing, and it even has a little tow hook there if you get stuck. So decent sized spare tire too, actually. Yeah, so I tried to talk her into getting some aggressive like BFGs on here, and I don't know. I don't think it needs it, but pretty cool. That's just an overview of what we got. I'm happy with it. And it's exactly when we were talking about bringing in this car, she was saying, "Oh yeah, I want a CX-5," and then we were looking at Kia Sorentos, and we were mainly looking at ratings for it. Like this thing has like 8.7 out of 10 for like reliability, and like a 8 out of 10 for comfort, and then it has like a 4 point something out of 5 out of safety on something else. So like the ratings were very, very good for it. and that's important as well. But yeah, so this is it. This is the new rig, and it was getting 40 miles to the gallon too. So I'm imagining it'll be, I don't know, 25, 30 miles per gallon average. And honestly, that's kind of what the car averaged. But on long trips, it'll probably pull mid-30s, if not 40, if we drive it right. So I'm really happy with it. All right. Well, that's just an overview of it. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Talk to you later.